Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here, come at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Mark Watch and another giveaway. Alright, so we're going to announce the giveaways for the Apollos and whatever the other card was, probably tomorrow or the next day or two. But today, we will be giving away a secret rare first edition Dark Arm Dragon from Legendary Collection Kaiba. And all you have to do to enter is leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're not already, which, let's be real, if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? And let me know in the comment section below what cards you want me to see next Mark Watch, or let me know something that's bought out or about to be bought out, or honestly, just how your week was. Mine's been a lot better than the last few weeks. Solving problems one at a time, all that. If you're buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. And remember, if you're a YouTube channel member watching this, you now have emojis. And they look really cool, so go explore them. We're going to get right into it here. Fallen of Albaz here, Ultimate Rares. These right now are actually really cheap. Now, they've always been, say, like 30 to 35, but right now they're 22. Like 28. This is so cheap. Like, this is actually way too cheap for this card. I don't know how this card, it might be sinking to 22, seeing how everyone and their mother wants to play branded. And I really mean that. I mean, that is easily the fan favorite deck being played right now. Not saying the best deck. I don't want anyone to get confused about that. But it seems like it has the most fans, right? From the casuals, maybe hopefully pulling an ulti at the OTS for like their entry, or if they win prizes afterwards, wanting to keep their ulti, from players who want max rarity, high rarity, all that. People want these ultis, and OTS 19, while it was overprint, we are about to go to 22 here. I don't know how this whole card, a card that's at least, I think it's a 2 or a 3 even branded, I don't know. It's less than 30. That's pretty good here. Now, Secret Rares. If you guys don't know, the Secret Rare is one of my favorite looking monster cards from, I want to say, like the newer eras of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like 2020 after, by far. And I don't actually play branded, and I know. Me, well, not knowing if this card's a 2 or of a 3 of was a dead giveaway to that. But I love this card because it reminds me of Devil May Cry. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I actually got a bunch of these when they first came out of Rise of the Duels because I just loved how the card looked. And Secret Rares right now, you have a light place for 17, but you have near mints at like $20. I told people getting the OGs around like 10 to 14 back when they had that big drop with the ulti. Definitely a good thing to, card to grab. If you did, well, they're 20, 21 over here. And I think a lot of players are bouncing between either not caring about this card, just getting an Ultra or whatever, because Ultras do sell heavy, or getting the Secret versus the Ulti, because the Ulti does not have the best quality on it. OTS 19's quality is horrendous. I actually made a whole video on OTS 19. I think it's the worst OTS ever. But, yeah, and then the Ultras here are kind of selling a little bit like hotcakes. I mean, this is about close to 2 years old. About $1 here. I mean, this card was like a quarter, almost nothing. It kind of goes up. I mean, we all know about the 2021 tins. There's plenty of them here. You also have like people running commons and all that. But I'm shocked that Albaz hasn't reached a point of its life. Maybe it's because it's so overprint. The Albaz Strike Structure deck as well, by the way. These are about 12s. Remember, this deck has like Extrav, Twin Twisters, Dark Ruler No More, Veiler. A lot of great cards in here, but since this is I feel like this is going to follow the Salad structure deck, where we're going to just see this card go to the moon, because we see structure decks after like 3-4 years just, well, go to the moon. Great sealed to get. We're having a 8 to 13% on sealed, I believe, tomorrow on TCG Player, so this is something to get, as well as some other seal product. Starlight Visas here, these are about 300, 370. I told people when this was around 180, hey, I think it could go to 150. But if it starts accelerating upwards and you really want this card, go ahead, grab it, right? Because some cards are going to hit a bottom and then go up from that. Like, oh, we're not listing it for this cheap, right? Like, it's kind of like either vendors, sellers, people who have the card in general are like, yeah, I will sell it up to this point, right? And that point was, I think, 160 for this card. I think that's the lowest it ever was. And right now we saw it go up. People like the Manamin deck. People like the lore. $300. I mean, if you decide to get this at 180, hey, you made some money here. Can this card go down? I feel like a lot of people also don't want to open Cyberstorm Access. I feel like whoever needed the cards from that set already have them. And I feel, and something that helps this set out as well, something Dimension Force did not have, was that you don't have boxes where you're getting tons and tons of Starlight rares, like Dimension Force or like, all Starlight boxes or Starlight cases, something like that. Now, you might have that with this set, and people finally understand not to open up their mouths and say it, crashing the market. Who knows? Here. Puppet King from Crimson Crisis. Now, I saw this. Someone told me to look this up in my last market watch, and people didn't know why this got bought out. I actually do understand why this got bought out. The reason why this got bought out is because of the new puppet support in our Monstrous Revenge set. Now, you guys might be thinking, what puppet support? And to that, I say, agreed, because I haven't read it, right? Someone also said that Cash has been experimenting with this card, and you could play this for a free, like, summon. But I don't know. I don't really know. You destroy it on the next end phase, but that doesn't matter because you're overlaying with it. It's a decent beat stick here. You got light plays here for about 20, first sets for 25, 31. So it's not like this card is too different. A lot of unlimiteds have popped up on the field here. Crimson Crisis Secret Rare only printing. $20 is whatever if you really want it. Gimmick Puppet Nightmare here. $20? Yeah. Wow. Nothing to say here, but damn. Dark Magician, The Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon here. I actually have not seen the OGs for a while here. Unlimiteds. I know there, by the way, we do have the new set 25th here, but if you're like me, I kind of just don't care about it too much. It's just cool for like sealed and all that. 20s, 25, 30. Yeah, like going up to like 35 here. So yeah, actually the cheap light play here for like 18, 19 before it goes up to 33, 34 here is actually pretty good. What are near mints here looking at? 9 listings here. 40, 40, 96, 100. Then you obviously have the first sets here. What are the first sets going for here? From Verified, you got Spanish, 200. Portuguese, PSA 8. It's actually not awful. Like, I understand that collectors don't really care for foreign cards, but a first ed that's a PSA 8 for 200, even if it's not English, that's pretty good, actually. I actually think that's kind of cheap. You got another Spanish. I mean, if you're gonna buy a raw copy for first ed for 200, you might as well do a PSA 8. Am I like dumb for that? I feel like this is actually kind of like good price. Granted, I think Portuguese is probably people's least favorite. You got the Dark Magician PSA 6 here for English. That's about, well, you got that $5.99 shipping there, luckily, for the $3,000 card. And then you have $6,500 for a raw copy light play. AK, might as well just get this here. PSA 6 isn't good, though. I still think this isn't bad. I really think this is good. At least that's in my opinion. Unless, like, Portuguese has a ton of first eds or something. But yeah. That's Dark Magician here. You got the Adidas here. I haven't looked at this in like a while. You got 160 for light plays, 165, then like 200 here. Not bad. Not bad at all. Akashic Magician here, Secret Rares. Near mint light plays here are about $4.50, $6 here. First sets are sixes here. You might as well get the first edition. This card pops up once in a while. I actually like it because of its artwork. It has a nice little witch artwork here. This was played in Dark World. I think that this card could, I don't know. I feel like this card could go up to like 10, 12 again eventually. I wouldn't say, hey, pause the video and go get your copies right now. No, it's just, if you want to keep an eye on this card, at first I'd start dropping lower and lower, which, how many first sets do we have here? 42. They drop to like 2 3s again. I would go ahead and grab a secret. Zodiac Chakanine here, getting bought out. I looked at this in my live stream already, but right now they're about 12s for unlimiteds. First editions are about 12s as well. I actually told people to get this at $1 or $2 because people would rather play this than the ugly gold rare. And I remember when I looked at this in live stream, I'm like, dude, I have like quite a few of these actually. Happen to listen to my own advice. If you got these at $1 or $2, congrats. You made bank, bro. This was the dollar stock of the probably month, I'd say. Damn. Whiptails, ultis are like, light plays for 22 aren't bad, but going up to 28, 25 here. Not bad. I just, it's not as important of a card here. 28 listings, 30. I feel like this is a card that could go back up to 100 eventually, but Zodiac Borboros also going up here, about $5. So I said this was a very good super rare to get because it doesn't have any higher rarity, and you make Zeus with this, and that's what people are doing. I have not seen it recently or anything, but I assume that's why the combo's going up. $4 or $5 for your Borboros. Zodiac Dridents here. I want to look at these. OGs are about 3s here. First editions. These were going from 6 to 7. Right now you got light plays for like $2.50, you know, $3 here, for going up to 7s here. So not bad at all. If you actually want to grab some of these light plays, it's actually a very good idea to do so. Barrages are like $1. Can this card come back at 1? Sure it could. I just don't like Zoo. They, like, even now they're doing degenerate shit. Like, I'm sorry, but this is the most busted archetype I believe that Konami's ever released. People might be like, oh, you're biased, blah 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 blah. Dude, they're still doing like relevant shit in 2023, and this came out in what, 2016? Come on, bro. Ram supers are like $1. I know Ram's not the one you want to play here, but it's the highest rarity of this card, I believe. Yeah, you got Raging Tempest comments and Mega Pack comments here, so just get the supers. Having more listings for the supers than the Mega Pack comments is like super weird. It's like really weird to me. Naturia Exterio here. Now, this card was super hyped because of Cyberstein. Went to about $50, $60 for near mint light plays. Right now, light plays are about 10, near mints are like 13. This card bounces up. Like, man, I really wish we could get a 2-year graph here to show you guys, really. But this card bounces up and down between, you know, getting bought out and not being, and being like $8 to $12. I guess it's selling at 12, 13. If you guys like this card, or it's a Waking the Dragon target as well, if people even remember what that card is. I actually really still like Waking the Dragon. Definitely a very good card to get. Wake Up Your Elemental Hero here. These were like 5s here. Now they're like spiking up to about $7, $8 here. In fact, if we go verified, if we generate nerd it up, as people say, it goes up to about 8s, 9s with shipping here. That's actually really good here, with CRs being about 52s. I felt like when this card hit 50s for CRs, I'm like, this is pretty good for the CR here. A lot of people just love this as a collector card. It really is a collector rare card. Get it? Yeah, you can dislike the video now. But yeah, even I'm not a hero player, but I kind of like how odd the picks are of what they decide to put on here. Iron Chain Dragon here, a card that is in desperate need of a reprint. I want to go back and check out this card. If you guys don't know, I have this card because it's one of my favorite cards. This was used in one of the earlier episodes of 5Ds, like the first like 6 or 7 episodes. I feel like I want to say 6 or 7, but I remember when Yusei went to prison. That was just raw. I absolutely love the beginnings of 5Ds. Like, it is amazing. Again, I think 5D is probably one of the best Yu-Gi-Ohs out there. I actually started rewatching it, then I had to stop about a year and a half, like 2 years ago, actually. But I ended up finishing the first arc, roughly. Really, really enjoyed it. Still to this day, I think you could go back and watch it. And I remember when this card hit the field, I thought it was really cool. You know, ascended the top 3 cards. I don't know. I was like, oh, dude, you could like... Because back then, you know, you still had Graveyard being good, right? But as someone who watched the anime and was bad at the game, you just went to locals with some garbage, I thought that was a good effect, which it kind of wasn't in a way, but in a way you can mail some really good stuff. Even back then, it was like this card was awful, or milling was awful. Like, it depends on what your opponent was playing, obviously. $5, first edge are like 5s here. Edison card here, go get it. Speed, well, don't get it. If you need to play it, this is a good card. I actually like playing this, but I feel like Goyo is just stronger. Speedroid Terror Top here, ULTIS. Takes 1 Speedroid to get more support, do something, or this card to come off. $44 here for your ulti. Herald of Orange Light here, they're like $3 here, so they're going up here. If you go near mint, how much are they? 50 without photos, 49. Yeah, so they're going up to 3s here. People are putting up walls, obviously. Going up to $4. $4 is not that bad, actually. Dogrun, the Mad Flame Kaiju, alright? He's mad upset. 7, 8s, going up to like $15 here. If you want your high rarity dog runs, you got some for 7, 8 before they hit like 10, you know, double digit plus here, 10 listings. Then for the last card, and this is a good card to get because people always ask me, hey, what cheap ultis should I grab from OTS here? I think Ulti Utopia is really good. I mean, 17, we have a lot of singles for the Utopia out there, but sealed 17 is kind of hard to get your hands on because I believe we got Ulti Imperm, right? Because Droplets was 16. Yeah, Ulti and Perm. Okay. And by the way, the BLS at like 32 is very, very cheap as well. If you want to go ahead, grab that. That was always like a $40 to $60 card here. If I can. Hello? But anyway, yeah, okay, there we go. Ultis are 4 near mints, $16. Very good for an Ulti Utopia. And with that said, hopefully you guys enjoy the market watch. 5 cards to have in your trade binder for July. Yeah, you guys didn't get one in June. I'm sorry about that. Hey, I got 5 of the months so far. I thought I really want to aim for like 9. Honestly, you know, like a skip every fourth month. But if I did, I'd give you guys like a 5 card skip from like a upcoming set, all that. Obviously, I'd love to just do both, but sometimes life doesn't work that way. But 5 cards out of your trade binder gonna come to you probably on Saturday. I wouldn't want to make it a Monday video. I definitely want to make it a Saturday video. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Make sure if you guys want to enter the giveaway, I announce giveaway winners after a week and a half to 2-ish weeks. For the Dark Arm, also it is US and Canada only. I should mention that as well. Sometimes I'm gonna forget here. Haven't had a problem so far though. All you have to do is make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment below on, hey, when am I going over next market watch or how your day was, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.